This is I Only Touch Greatness Remix. Scan the code and follow.
Hey, what's up, y'all? My name is Brandon J. McLaren. I play Buckley on Snowfall, and I'm coming up on the I Only Touch Greatness podcast. Check it out.
I seen that you worked with on Blade too, like had an appearance on there with Sticky Fingers, man. Like, how was that working with Sticky Fingers? And have you ever had any, good moment at that time? Like, how was that?
Yeah, that was like one of the early things that I did. And so it was cool. Like, I don't even remember what year that was, but that was very early on in my career. Right. But it was cool because, like, as a kid, when an Onyx get like bust, like 92 maybe?
Yeah, it was like 92.
Right? 92, 93. And then cut to like 10 years later, like you're working with Sticky Fingers. Like, those are those moments when you're like, what is life, man? I'm gonna tell you a quick story. Yeah. When Graceland was going on, me and my castmate Manny Montana and one of our directors, we're in a restaurant in LA eating. I think it's after the second season. We walked to the restaurant and De La Soul is sitting in the restaurant. You know what I'm saying?
Oh shit.
And so like I see them and shit and like whatever. I'm not gonna bother them, right? Like, we all grown and shit. So homeboy from De La Soul walks up to me in the restaurant. He was like, "Hey family," he's like, "Yo, I love your show." Like, and I was like, did De La Soul just come up to me and give me props? Yo. Like, you know how wild that is? Like, those are those cool moments when you're like, holy shit, like, I don't know how to comprehend this, man, but like, that shit is dope. I was like, yeah, I know who you are, bro. Thank you.
Right. Your buddy Manny, that's he's in the Mayans.
MC. Yeah, he's in the new Mayans thing. He was in Good Girls for a minute. Yeah. And I think he just got cast in a new Disney Plus show. Huh? Iron Fist, which I think is like so yeah, he's doing great things as well, man. He's a great actor.
What is your personal highlight so far in your career?
I mean, like, little moments like that I think are the best, Also, like, every once in a while I remember I got a letter from this dude in the Marines. Either he's in the Marines or he's a federal agent. And he was like, "Hey man, like, I know you don't know me, but he's like, that character you play on Graceland." He's like, "Hey, like, I lost my kid, like being undercover, like I can't see him." And he's like, "Man, just so you know that, like, I watch you and like that, like, it helps me." And like little things like that, that's like the best. You know what I mean? Like, because like I didn't know that I was doing that. That wasn't intentional. But when you get to like, when somebody sees something you do and it touches them in a certain way, it's like, oh, that's like, those are like the W's that you can't foresee, but those are the best ones,
That's for sure. What's next for you?
Well, I'm doing the show right now in New York City. It's called Everything's Trash. It's a comedy, actually. So I get to switch it up a little bit. It's going to be on Freeform, coming out July 13th. So less than a month. It's about a comedian named Phoebe Robinson. She has a great podcast called Two Dope Queens, and she wrote a book called Everything's Trash. And the show is essentially about her life as like a single young woman in New York City dating. I play her on and off again boyfriend. She's hilarious. I think the show's going to be hilarious. So make sure to check it out. July 13th. Everything's Trash.
And before we get to the Snowfall questions, I got one more. Sure. What do you want your legacy to be when this is all said and done?
Oh man, that's a great question. Like, I hope my legacy is just like somebody like I love to do what I do. None of like where I'm at right now, like I said, it wasn't foreseeable for me. It's just a result of like a lot of hard work and a lot of love. And I just hope people think that, every character I play, like I try to make it a little different, a little unique. And that's it.
Is there one actor you want to work with?
Oh man. I think I love Tom Hardy. I think Tom Hardy's really great. And I love Jessica Chastain. I think she's really great.
Oh, yeah.
So maybe those are like the two that I really, every time they do something, I'll watch it just because I just like to watch them work.
That's like me and Seth Rogen.
There you go.
And now it's you as well.